All right, today we've got P, or Patrizia, but I'll rather call you P, eh? Because people
That's
know you
fine.
as P.
Yes.
You come from where?
So originally I come from, well, I am South African, but my whole family is from Rome, from Italy. So my dad worked.
Can you speak Italian?
I can, yes.
Oh,
I did.
okay.
I did school in Italy. So basically.
Oh, you did school in Italy?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Okay.
I did, yes.
All right.
So what happened was that my dad used to go up and down Italy, South Africa. So at about 1.5, because I was prem, they waited a few years for me to get stronger, and then we went back to Italy, and then
So you were born South African?
I was born in South Africa,
right.
and then went to Italy.
Back to Italy.
I was there good 5-6 years, but we kept on going up and down, until it was high school. My mom said, look, we need to kind of be stationary because, you know, so we then chose South Africa. And, lived in South Africa until 35.
All right.
Yep, and then we made our way
So
here.
what age did you go back to South Africa permanently?
I think I was about 13
13,
years
okay.
old, yeah.
Okay. Still things that you think back was better there than here?
Really hard to say. All I remember, because I was young, was that I left behind my friends, and I was a teenager, so your first little crush and, you know, all those things that you didn't want to leave behind, and family, because my whole family was in Italy.
Yeah.
So that was, you know, leaving grandparents behind was a really tough thing to do.
It is.
But yeah, then we moved to South Africa, and South Africa became my home. So I am a little bit of a gypsy girl. I've lived here and there, well, South Africa, Italy, and now New Zealand. So I've had a good understanding of living in different cultures and different, you know, countries.
Passport-wise, what do you carry?
So I carry a EU passport and a South African passport, and hopefully soon, at the end of the year, I'll have an NZ passport.
Okay. So to confuse matters further, you got married in South Africa.
Yes.
And you got married to Tony.
Tony, yes, and he's...
What is Tony's full name?
So his name is Apostolos Eleftherio.
So, okay. Why do they call him that? Where does he come from?
So Apostolos in the Greek...
That's a Greek god or something.
Yeah, no, Apostolos, I think he's the apostle of God. Apostolos.
okay,
Don't ask me where Tony came from.
All right.
But his dad also immigrated from Greece, from Samos, a little island.
Tony was born in South Africa as
So
well.
Tony was born in South Africa.
Tony comes from the little island called?
So Tony's dad is also called Tony. Well, he's actually Apostolis. He comes from Samos, a little island,
Right. And being a Greek, and they arrived in South Africa. How long ago?
I think he was 25 years old. So I'm not sure about the date. He's now 85, my father-in-law. So he's been in South Africa majority of his life.
So he arrived in South Africa and fell in love with a Boeretani.
Yes.
Well, that's a farmer's girl for the English
Yes,
people.
he
So
did,
okay.
yes.
So
Yes, yeah.
and then Tony was the result of that.
Yes, so Tony, my husband's got a sister, brother, stepsisters. So yeah.
And has Tony ever been back to Greece?
Yes, we have been back. We try go.
You've been back. He hasn't been back as a child and stuff like that.
No, so he was very lucky growing up. His dad used to send them off. His dad worked really hard, but he would try and get them to go to Samos at least once a year for their holiday.
Oh, okay.
To obviously be with the grandparents and keep the ties up there. So they were very lucky. They had that opportunity. Where his dad didn't, he used to go only a couple of years.
Yeah.
But he's actually, at the moment now, in his old age, he's trying to do like a 6 months in Greece and then 6 months in South Africa and then come visit us 6 months just to kind of...
Keep the family ties.
Keep the family ties, yeah.
So where did you meet Tony?
I met Tony in Joburg.
Okay.
It was called Frankie Bananas. It was a bar, and then at the end, it was a lounger, actually, like a lounge.
Okay.
And then at a certain time of
So
the
you
evening...
all on a jol or something like that?
Yeah, it was... It wasn't really a jaw. It was like a lounger, and then at a certain time, they had a little bit of a little dance floor, and that's where I met him. Yeah.
That's where he stole his heart.
Yes.
All right. And love at first sight?
Funny enough, yes, because I still remember the night that I met him. I went home with my friend and I said to my mom, I met my husband.
Okay.
And everyone was like, what? And yeah, it really did happen that way, yeah.
Yeah. So what did Tony do in South Africa?
So Tony has followed his father's footsteps. He is in carpentry, so more your internal fit outs, so your ceiling and partitioning and all of that. So he learned the trade from his dad.
Okay.
So that's
And he
what he
continued
did.
with that.
He did continue with that, yes.
And what did you do in South Africa?
I have always been in the beauty industry. So from young age of 16, started doing nails. My mom's friend owned a salon, and I would start answering the phones. And from there, they showed me how to do nails, and I got an interest in
The beauty
the
side.
beauty. Yeah. Funny enough, because of my English, because I did my young age schooling in Italy, when I went to South Africa, I found school was really hard for me. I actually wanted to study psychology, but I battled with exams and all of that. And then when beauty came an interest, that's where my path went.
All right. So from age 16 onwards, mostly in the beauty industry the whole time.
Yes.
So you and Tony met, and there was some kids born out of that relationship.
There were. We've had 3 children. I've got a son, he's 16.
You still have them all.
I still have
want to
them.
put it out there, you still have them all.
We still have them all.
Okay.
So my son was 16, my daughter Siana is 14, and I've got a little boy, our little lot, Lamaki.
Okay.
He's 7.
7, okay.
Yeah.
Marciano, he's very into soccer. He's a real good soccer player.
He really is, yes.
If I want to go backtrack to where the kids were in South Africa and where they are now, do you think they're better off here than what they were there? I'm not talking about safety. I'm talking about school, the opportunities for them and so forth.
So just before we came to New Zealand, Marciano was scouted by FIFA.
Okay.
And he had a contract with them, but we had then decided to come to New Zealand. So we were very worried, being New Zealand, a small little, like how will he have this opportunity? Because FIFA is not here in New Zealand. So we were really worried because we were like, did we take this big opportunity for Marciano? And
you stuffed it up.
He stuffed it up, So that was really hard for him because it was his passion, his dream at a very young age. From the time he could run, he literally played soccer. But then there are opportunities here in New Zealand. He did really well at Ames Games. He was scouted.
All in soccer?
Yeah, in soccer.
Okay.
He was scouted, and they wanted him to go to Phoenix, Wellington Phoenix. He was very young, so I was a little bit apprehensive in moving him to Wellington by himself.
That's right.
So I waited a year.
How old was he when that
He was about just turning 14.
Okay, that's very young.
It's really young.
Still needs his mum at that age.
Yes,
and his dad,
yeah. So he was ready to go.
And I fully understand he was ready to go.
For me, it was more, it didn't feel right. But we managed to find a a boarding school.
Yeah.
That had structure. So then, and they could work with Phoenix. So then I thought, okay, perfect. Let him get this opportunity. So yeah, there are opportunities here in New Zealand. They are,
Did you think the opportunities is similar to South Africa or better than South Africa or worse than South Africa?
I feel, for me, it was the same opportunity. In South Africa, he got it. And then, here he got it.
Yeah, the one problem with this country is there's only 5 million people.
Exactly.
So, stuff tend to be watered down a bit.
Yes.
The other 2 kids, what do they do?
Siana is a very good dancer. She dances in a studio where basically they go all over the world to represent New Zealand. So she's also...
And she danced in America the other day. Is that right?
Last year. And they came 4th in the world, which is absolutely amazing.
Coming from this...
From the small little New Zealand, yes.
4th in the world.
Yeah.
And she had a project the other day you talked to me about making soap or something like that?
No, so it was the freeze-drying sweets.
Oh, it's freeze-drying sweets.
Yes,
okay.
yes.
I thought it was soaps or stuff.
No. So the freeze-drying sweets. And, she's taken that on. She used to do the markets during the weekend.
Okay.
And
An entrepreneur in her own right, actually.
that's what she wants to do. She wants to be an entrepreneur.
And the youngest one?
He's just my free spirit. At the moment, I don't know what he wants to be.
Well, he can be anything he wants to be in this country. So.
Yes, yeah.
And so, you being Italian, Tony being half Greek, half South African, what does it make your children?
Jeez, I don't know, a mixture.
But at least they're open to any nationality.
Exactly, yeah. So they're very lucky. They've had an EU passport from birth.
That was what I was going to ask him.
Yeah.
So they got the EU passport. They probably got the South African passport.
Yes.
And they'll soon have the New Zealand passport as well.
Correct, yeah.
Okay. Are you going to give one up?
Do I have to?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm not an immigration guy, so
no, I don't. If there is no need to it, I'll just keep all three because I mean, But if there obviously, I don't know. I have heard that apparently you can't have more than
I think it's an EU rule or something that you can't have more than 2.
So if I had to, I would obviously then have to leave the South African one. Yeah.
So we are now in New Zealand. If you think back, would you do it again?
Definitely, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And you have got no regrets about coming here?
No, I have no regrets.
Are you happy here?
In the beginning, it was tough. It was tough to leave behind everything that you know.
Yep.
Your friends, your work, what you've worked so hard and established in South Africa, and then you come here and
nobody even knows you.
No one knows you, and all your hard work has been, it's just starting from.
And you start over from scratch. You take whatever money you bring and divide that by 10.
And it's nothing.
And it makes you poor.
I still remember going to the shops and being like, I used to calculate and times it, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I doing? What have we done? But then we don't think that our salaries are accordingly,
That's right. Coming here, who got the visa? You or Tony?
My husband, Tony.
All right, so Tony got the visa. What's Tony doing here?
So he came in with a contract of being a carpenter.
Okay.
So it was a work to residence visa. So that's how we came in. It was really tough. The first year in his contract it said seldom country jobs. Okay. And literally the first year he was gone from home. So that was really tough. Because
you were stuck all alone with 3 kids, and Tony's gone
6-month-old little baby. Tony's gone.
Okay.
When he came to fetch me from the airport, we had one day to look for a rental, and then he had to be off.
So where did you guys start at?
Bethlehem.
Oh, okay. So you came to Tauranga.
Tauranga from the start,
okay.
yeah.
So
we were really lucky.
Yeah,
we started in the nice.
And Tony was gone, and you were stuck here, new people, new schools, new everything.
What's good about having children and immigration is that at least that was a way for me to meet people.
Oh, yeah, because you had to meet other mums and dads and stuff all around.
Yeah, you drop off when they're very little, especially my little boy went to Montessori, so at the parking lot, that's, you meet other South Africans, and then you start, talking and mingling, and everyone's in the same position as you. So that's how I actually got to meet a lot of amazing people that are still in my life today.
All right. How did you cope with arriving in a new country? Very, very young kids. One is a baby, very young kids. How did you cope with not having your husband with you to be your pillar of strength?
It was tough. It was tough because you've left behind everything. When the kids were sick, I didn't know. I had Alessio choke on me when he was about 17 months, and it was the scariest thing. I didn't know what to do. He was blue, and I just ran in the middle of the road, and I ran up to the next. There was no one to phone. Tony was away. It was just so scary to know that there's no one there that can come and hold your hand or guide you.
Come and rescue you.
Yeah.
But you get contact with Tony even while he's not at home?
Of course, yeah.
I know you guys from time to time drove to him and stuff like that.
Yes. So on the weekend, if I knew that, Tony was amazing. He would work all night just to be able to have an extra day with us and drive 8-9 hours to get to us, stay
where
with
was he
us.
working?
Oh, he worked everywhere.
Okay.
Like everywhere. Sometimes he was like 15 hours away, 12 hours away.
Jeez, okay.
Yeah. So he would just come drive all the way just to be with us for one day, and then drive all the way back.
And I personally know Tony, and I mean, I know him, he's a loving dad, and I know
yeah.
his kids is everything in his life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what does Tony do today?
So he still does what he did in
It's
South
now your
Africa.
chance to tell everybody what it's doing.
Yeah, so my husband has a business called MSA Interiors. So he specializes in internal fit outs for commercial and residential. So he's basically followed his dad's
Footsteps.
legacy and brought it here into New Zealand. The first 5 years he worked for people. He actually had no interest in opening up a business at all.
Okay.
He was happy to get his paychecks and, not have the stresses of owning a business. But what was happening is that the responsibility he was starting to undertake for the businesses that he worked for were just too dear. He was taking on like 7 people's jobs and not getting paid extra or not even having a increase, a normal yearly increase. And the stress, and it just was too much. It wasn't worth it. He said that then he would rather do it for himself than...
And Tony's a unbelievable hard worker, but extremely knowledgeable. I mean, I've asked him some stuff that I saw he didn't know the answer immediately to, and within a day or two he came back with them,
Yep.
and which was totally outside of his field, actually, to be quite frank to him.
Yep.
But in his field, I doubt if there's anybody better than him.
Oh, he is. And you know what? I have to say, like, if Tony will say, I will do it for you, and this is how he will do it, no matter what.
He'll break his back
He'll
to
break
get
his
it
back
done.
to do it.
And he'll do a very decent job as well. So.
Yes, yeah. And sometimes he wears his heart on his sleeve too much.
I know.
But that's who he is. I can't change who he is. No. And you know what? We are blessed in so many other ways. So, yeah. But
he actually fixed the thing here at my house and refused to take any payment. And
that's
the previous guy quoted me $8,000, but
wow.
it was because I wanted to put up scaffolding and everything else. But then he just came half an hour later, it's finished. And it's a very good job he did. So I'll have to invite him for a braai or something. Just
yes,
to make
I'm still waiting.
Square
still waiting. That. We have to have a braai. Yes.
Then you worked for who?
So when we came to New Zealand, obviously I wasn't working. I had a little baby.
So you did the mummy at home.
Yes, not for long. For maybe I'm a better mom and a better wife if I work. I'm one of those people.
Okay.
So
keeps you sane.
Yes, yes, it keeps me sane. I think when you've been in the beauty industry and you've made your connections, your clients, it brings a lot of joy, to have those people in your life. And I've always been around people, so I felt really enclosed at home. And I'm that character that needs to be around people.
Okay.
So I think a couple of months in, I started doing nails from home. I actually put all my gel colors in my bag and I brought them over. And I started doing the next door neighbor's nails, and it just flourished from there.
Yep.
And what did I do? First 4 years, I went to subcontract at salons in Tauranga. So I had 4 salons I used to go to.
So they'll make a booking for you and you just go and do...
Yeah, so I used to do permanent makeup for them and eyelashes. Right. So those were the 2 treatments that weren't really big or known in New Zealand when I arrived. They were very new. So that's what I offered them. So that was really nice.
What's permanent makeup? I'm a male.
So it's a tattoo, like a tattoo. We tattoo your lips, a blushed color or lip liners.
So basically, you can wake up in the morning, take the washcloth, and you're good to go.
And you look beautiful. Okay. Yes. All so we basically, I always say that we kind of highlight your own natural beauty with permanent makeup.
All right. Have you ever done it on a man?
I have actually.
Okay, I'm not going to ask names, but okay, you have. Okay.
I have in South Africa though, not here.
Right. All right.
I've actually done a few men in South Africa. We did little people that have lost their hair, that they've got like a little patch. We've done pointillism, which looks like little hair.
Okay.
I've also done...
So there's hope for me if I have to one. Okay.
Yep, hope for you. And then I've done a gentleman that lost all his brows and, I microbladed his
Oh, all
brows.
right. Makes sense. So from working in the salons, I know at a certain stage you had some stuff going on at home as well.
Yes.
How did that work out?
The first few years of being in New Zealand, I've had a lot of of deaths in my family. So that was really hard. And then when we arrived, it was in 2019, and then COVID happened. So I was very happy at the time about COVID because my husband came back home.
Oh, and they had to stay home.
That was amazing. And he had to stay home after
Okay.
not having him.
Yeah.
That was really an amazing time.
A bit of a honeymoon time again.
Yes, yeah.
That's good on you guys.
But in that time, I nearly lost my mom with COVID, the Delta, the one we get. And I did lose my auntie.
Okay.
A few months before that, I lost my granny.
Also to COVID or not?
No, it was, she was
Old age.
94. So,
That's a good age.
Yeah, good
That's a
age.
good age, yeah.
I want to say I think she died of a broken heart because when we left, I think that's what she lived for, my children, you know.
Yeah. But 94, it's a
Yes.
good age. I mean,
Yes.
I doubt if I will see that. So.
As much as you hurting of the loss,
Yep.
you can kind of deal with it and just accept it more.
Yeah. And you acknowledge their portion in your life and their right to rest now.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Perfect. With my aunt, a little different. She was young. She was 59 years old.
Oh my gosh, that's young.
Yeah, so that was terrible. And then I lost my father unexpectedly 3 years ago.
Okay.
So, being a really small Italian family, I'm an only child, losing basically 80% of my family
In a period of a few years.
has been really traumatic for my children and,
For yourself as
for
well.
myself,
So you nearly lost mum. Has mum recovered 100%?
She has, yes.
Okay. And the good news is mum is eventually coming to New Zealand as well.
Yes. So we have, she is in the pool for the parenting visa. She's been in there since last year, April. We are praying that comes through. Being an only child, I don't really want my mom to be in South Africa alone.
Yep.
And now I have applied for the booster visa.
And that has been granted?
That's been granted.
Okay, and mum is soon coming? You said
Yes,
May or something?
May, yes.
All right. So mum is coming to babysit a bit.
Yes.
If I understand this whole thing correctly now.
Yes.
Okay.
Not only to babysit, I think it will be nice to have a emotional
Support person, yeah.
And, it's between me and Tony. We work really hard. Unexpected things come, like my daughter, I've got to be here.
Yep.
And, we can't kind of move. It would be nice to have someone that's got our back and be
That's
like,
right.
hey, I can help you. No?
And the other part around that is the kids know your mum well.
Yes.
Your mum knows them well, and I mean, they love each other, so it's an easy transition for them too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I think, that's the reason why my mom is coming, is for, not for me, for my kids.
But let's talk about you a bit more.
Yeah.
Okay. So after working from home and in the salons and so forth, you did a big thing.
Yes. So when I was working in the salons, it was really good. And but working with the New Zealand people is very hard. They do have different ways.
Okay.
And they do things differently. And it just got to a stage where I needed to pull away from that environment because it was weighing me down a little bit.
Okay.
I got an opportunity recently, it's only been 6 months, to open up a little salon.
Okay.
So my background...
And what is the salon called?
It's called Cosmetic Beauty Clinic.
Cosmetic Beauty Clinic.
Yes.
All right. And this is in Tauranga, in the suburb of?
Oahiti.
Oahiti, yep.
Yeah. So my background, I've owned a couple of salons. My last one was St. Andrew's Spa. It's a hotel and spa.
Okay.
A 5-star hotel and spa. It was a big health spa. 12 therapists, 6 hairdressers, 2 receptionists. I had doctors on the premises. Because I was in a 5-star hotel, we did more your medical detoxes when you come for a week and you've got a whole meal structure, massaging, lymphatics, drainage, all of that. So that was amazing. I had it for 9 years. Thank goodness I sold when I sold.
Okay.
It was just before COVID.
Yeah.
Because the lady that took it over after a couple of years, she had to close down. So that's...
So today you've got this, and I've been there,
Yes.
a real stunner of a, what do you call it, salon?
Yes,
Is that the right word? You've got a real stunner there. Who did the inside?
my husband.
Okay. So Tony's hard work is proudly displayed down there.
Yes.
So what do you offer people?
Absolutely everything in the beauty industry, from permanent makeup to skin rejuvenation, laser hair removal, eyelash lifts, tinting,
Okay.
waxing, facials, manis and pedis, gels. We do spray tans.
So I can come and do nails down there
Yep.
and massages?
Yes, so that we've just introduced massaging at the moment. I've got a lady that has joined me. She's also got 38 years of experience, and she's actually doing all my laser hair removal and electrolysis,
Okay.
and she's doing the massaging.
And have you got hairdressers yet or not? I knew you were
Yes.
looking for some. Have you
Yes, I've got one hairdresser. She's been with me from the day I opened.
got? Okay.
I am looking at
Employing more.
to have another hairdresser, because there is a need of another hairdresser, but I'm a little bit not fussy, but
You want to get the right
I
person.
want to get the right person, so
I
I
fully
haven't just
understand.
jumped into taking whoever, even though I need someone urgently. I'm waiting for the correct person to join my team.
All right. So opening your own salon, what was the biggest problems you faced?
The unknown, will it work?
Yep.
Will it not? Because most salons that are here in Tauranga have been around for 20, 25 years. Also, Oahiti, very small little suburb, you know.
Yep.
So I was a little bit worried, you know, like, will this work? But the reason why I could take this leap was because I've got really good clientele that have
They will
supported
follow you
me
anywhere.
and will follow me wherever. So that's been...
So, but your salon is not out of the way. It's easily reachable.
Yes, it's close to Papamoa side, close to town. So
Okay. Where do you see yourself in the future?
I will always work. I love being around my clients. I would like to maybe minimize my time and have a little bit more free time with my family. Where do I see myself? I don't know. Anything is...
You're going to open a second salon?
I don't know if I'll do that.
Well, you don't scale up that way, really. I don't know salons. That's why I'm asking.
No, I wouldn't open up another salon. I wouldn't know.
So
I'll try make this... Well, I will make this
hub
one work.
Yeah.
And just be
You
grateful
actually
for that.
added a coffee cart to the salon as well. That's
I
what
did.
I've heard. I haven't been there yet. So
Yes, I
that's what I've
have.
heard,
I
so.
have. So I had something similar in South Africa, especially if there's people doing hair, they've got a couple of hours.
Yep.
So it's always nice to just offer them that extra service.
All right. And anybody that wants to start a business in New Zealand, what advice would you give them today? Except don't do it.
Yes, don't do it. Don't do it. No, look, in life, whatever you do, you need to be positive, and you need to, say it will work.
Yep.
Like with me, most of the time I'm looking at all the things that could go wrong and all the negative of it.
Yep.
But you can make a successful business here in New Zealand because us South Africans are so hard workers. We, the way we treat people, how we deal with clients, the service is a lot better, I feel.
Okay.
So we can give an extra, special service to those people.
All right. Thinking about the way to start up a business in South Africa versus the way to start up a business in New Zealand, how much different was that?
I think it would probably be the same, except for in South Africa you had a lot more help with, cleaning. The salaries were a little bit, different. Like here, we make sure that we clean after ourselves and have a cleaner come in every week. Not every day. Like in South Africa, we had those special
You
things.
probably had a cleaner on
Yeah,
site
we had
as
it
well.
on site, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah. Different stories.
So just different small little things that are just a little bit, that makes owning a business a little bit more, you know.
Unique.
Yes.
Yeah, because you're more intimately involved in the whole thing.
Yeah. Look, owning a business is hard work. You've got to put in more than what you get out.
It is.
And at the moment, that's what I feel I've put in, and not getting out. But with anything, I know it takes 2-3 years to kind of get, you know, to a place where you'll see something.
It is. You've got your own business. Tony's got his own business. How do you guys make time to meet each other somewhere in the middle?
Yes, at the moment, I feel like we're both just on our own paths, which is not good.
Yeah.
Thank goodness my husband and I have got like a really strong marriage because of what we've been through.
Yeah.
I think coming to New Zealand, or immigration in itself, can break you or make you.
Oh, yeah.
And with us, it's made us. I think also me coming from I'm the only child. I always was like mommy, daddy. You know, I used to run to them first. When I came to New Zealand, I had to run to my husband.
Yeah.
And that made us closer.
That's right.
Because we had each other, you know, and we had to kind of be strong together.
And I mean, old Tony, sometimes he works far away from home as well.
He does, yeah.
And I know you just take the kids and go there for the weekend.
Yes, I do.
Stuff like that
often.
makes it special for you guys.
Yeah, you have to, you know. That's all we have.
Yeah.
So we got to nurture what we have, you know.
That's right. Anything else you want to tell people about
No,
yourself?
just, you know, whoever's out there that's feeling down about the future, and, you know, like, you know, coming from South Africa, that you would have a lot more.
Yeah.
And coming here and looking at your life and thinking, oh my gosh, what have we done? We've all felt that. Me and Tony have been like, oh my goodness, like what have we done?
Yeah.
But with hard work, with taking risks, you know, that's the only way you can try and make something better for yourself, you know.
Explain to me something. If you reach that point where you think, oh my gosh, what have we done? How do you get past that without thinking of going back? How do you work through that?
How do I work through that? Well, got lots of bills to pay. So
Okay.
I have to make it work.
Okay.
I have to. So sometimes there's no other way but having to make it work,
Yeah.
you know.
You can't go and sit and lick your wounds and
No,
No,
you
just
got to
keep
just
on.
push through and carry
Tomorrow's
on.
another
Yeah.
day. Yep.
And that's it, you know. Tony's business is new. Mine is new. We've got the confidence because we've got the years of experience. So we're pushing through.
But I can see where you guys are heading, and I think there's extremely bright future for you both. Except the kids that have grown up in a wonderful, loving home. Having somebody on the team that wants to play soccer and really want to go for that, and having mother and father's, I won't say approval, but you guys are there for him the whole time. Plus the other two doing well as well. So yeah.
Yeah, I have to say, now that we've got our own businesses, I do feel I haven't had much time for my children, and that is something that me and Tony have chosen to do for a couple of years to get where we want to be.
That's, as soon as mum comes, there'll be more time.
Exactly, because we don't have time for them. We don't really have a lot of family time at the moment. I work Monday to Saturday. Tony works however long to
get the job done.
So my kids have taken a back step, which is not good.
Yeah,
it's not
that'll
good.
soon be rectified.
But soon we've got a goal. We've explained to them, you know, that we've had to, you know, we worked so hard in South Africa to be able to maybe retire in our 60s.
Yep.
And now life has taken us this path
done a
where
reset
we've
now.
done a reset, and we need to put the hard work in. And unfortunately, it comes with, you know, some negative, because you can never get those years back from your kids.
No, that's
you know?
a fact. That's a fact. And even myself, when I was in business, when the kids were young, I missed out a lot of stuff on them. And unfortunately, it's one of those things that's going to happen. So there's not a
My
lot you can
dad,
do about that.
Tony's dad did it. We hardly had fathers in our lives. And we always said we wouldn't do the same,
Yep.
but we have.
You end up doing that because you got to put food on the table.
We need to do it, you know.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I regret, and that's one thing that I'm heart sore.
Yeah.
Is that I wish I could have the time to be with them more. That's
Myself
one
as well.
negative.
I also know. I think there's a lot of things that I missed out of my kids' life, and I would, if you could turn back the time, but unfortunately, that's life. It goes on, eh?
No, so that's why Tony and I have made. We've spoken about time frame that we're going to still do this for however long, because we do. Yeah, it's important to have family and be present.
Yeah, but as soon as you reach a certain point, then you could probably take a step back and let other people run your business and get that done for you. And but it just takes time to get there.
It does, yeah. It does.
Thank you very much for being here this morning.
Thank you.
And the best of luck. Let's not say luck. I know you guys are working hard towards a goal. So the best for that. And I do believe you guys will be successful in that.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Thanks a lot, P. But please tell us, where's your place before you leave?
So it is 150 Owahiti, called Cosmetic Beauty Clinic for all your beauty needs.
All right. Can we give you a telephone number?
Yes. 021 0266 3033.
All right. The best for that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.